Good morning, Aquaba guys. Welcome to yet another Pillow Talk with Asase Mama. Good morning, good morning. We thank God for another day. How can I have a pillow talk and I don't have a pillow? Let's get this pillow. All right, there we go. Now it's a proper pillow talk. We like to thank God for another day. We thanking God for breathing life into us. I'm thanking God for you, and you. We just ask God that He'll grant us traveling mercies on our jobs, on our way. Bless our going out and our coming in. Before I get started, good game, 76ers. Sorry, Toronto. I did not want you to win and you didn't. Sorry. Embiid, get your eye back. But good game, Sixers. So anyway, this morning's pillow talk is about having sympathy. My mom brought out a good point yesterday. And I know I always say my mom this, my mom that, but that's my best friend. That's my dog. My husband and my mom, those are my best friends, because they wouldn't steer me wrong and they had my best interests. But however, I was talking to my mother yesterday on the phone. And we was talking about having sympathy, and we were talking about that young lady a few weeks to a month back who was driving under the influence and had taken the lives of two state troopers and a pedestrian that was walking on the highway. And I was really angry with her decision to get behind the wheel drunk like that. I mean, although she was young, she's 21. She's at the age to know right and wrong. What really angered me was her tweets and her bragging. I drive my best when I'm drunk. And even after she was stopped, and she wasn't stopped for being drunk, she was stopped for speeding. Even after that, she tweeted again, "Why did they stop me? Blah, 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 blah," with laughing emojis. And then to later find out that she had taken the lives of 3 people. There was a lot of controversy on social media, and one of the guys that I had grew up with, I won't say his name, he was trying to make it a race issue, a white and black, and it was so far from that. It was as far as the East is from the West, from a race issue. In my point of view, it was cut and dry. She did something wrong. She got caught. She had taken the lives of 3 people. It doesn't matter the color. She's taken the lives of 3 people, and unfortunately, she has to pay. But there was no sympathy on my part. I think because I hated the fact that she bragged about being inebriated and she drives her best when she's drunk. But I never took time to assess the whole situation and say, you know what? She's thinking more of herself than she should, which we should not, which God tells us not to. She was very prideful, and we all know that pride goes before the fall. And she really thought that she could handle it. Me, I was saying, oh, it's not no accident because she made a decision and she knew she was drunk to go behind the wheel. But I never thought, did she have that on her mind? Oh, I'm going to kill people today when I get behind the wheel. I don't believe so. When I saw her on the news, the devastation in her face, my heart really broke for her because she looked devastated. She looked like she was on the brink of suicide, and she looked very afraid. And I said, as a Christian, I did not offer up one prayer. I was just talking about how stupid could she be. And I had to say, Lord, forgive me because I was just wrong in judging her. And I'm thinking more of her, myself, because I'm saying, well, I would never do anything like that, but she's not where I am. I don't believe one bit that she had any intentions on taking the lives of not only 1, but 3 people. Prayerfully, the lives of those 3 persons would not go in vain. I pray one day that she can become an advocate against drunk driving, even if she's still behind bars. I pray she doesn't have to spend the rest of her life, you know, behind bars. I believe that's harsh too. I don't believe it would take the rest of your life to learn from your mistakes, although the lives of those people were taken. I know that she was tricked by the devil. She was really tricked by the devil. Oh, you got it, you got it. You, your best driver. And she was believing the stupid thoughts that he was putting in her head. And again, I'm not coming to you as no preacher because I'm none like that, but I do know some of the Bible. And what it does say is the enemy is an accuser of their brother. So that means he'll set you up to do stuff, put stupid things in your head. Then after you do it, look at you, look what you've done. Look how stupid that was. But you put the idea in my head, and now you're accusing me. So I said all that to say, um, prayers for that family. I think one of the wives was even pregnant. Prayer for that unborn child who will never see the face of her dad, hear his voice, or his, whatever the sex of the baby is. Pray for that unborn baby. That they have a productive life and they grow up, and be the best that they can be, even without knowing their father. That has to be hard. Pray for those loved ones that was left behind. And pray for that young woman who took their lives, because we cannot imagine what she's going through, knowing that she's the cause of 3 lives taken. And I have to ask God to forgive me, for being so harsh, and what I was saying about her. Yes, she was wrong. Yes, she bragged about it. But yes, she was set up by the devil. She really and truly was. And it was like I said, it was a lot of social controversy on social media. And one of the guys I grew up with, like I said, he was making it a white and black issue, and he was saying it was a mistake. And then I jumped on there, whoa, 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 whoa. It wasn't no mistake. If you looked on her tweets, she bragged about doing what she was doing. She bragged about being drunk, and this is not a white and black issue. I still agree that it was not a white and black issue. It was her decision. She made a dumb decision to drive while inebriated. You cannot compare that to cop killings of black kids or whatever. There's no comparison. We're talking apples and oranges here. So I just want to pray for everybody. Pray for the young lady who's behind bars. I pray no harm or danger come towards her. I pray that she finds a friend in there that can befriend her and help her out. I pray that she doesn't be a victim of violence inside prison, because she's just a baby. She's just a baby. She's so young. And I know a lot of you may not agree and may still have the same standpoint I had. And I understand. I get it. I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here talking about, as a Christian, what I know that I should have said. I shouldn't have jumped on pages of controversy talking about this or that. I should have just kept out of it and just started praying for everybody. But me being me, I have no tolerance, no patience for foolishness. I have not grown to that. People easily irritate me. I know my flaws. I know my flaws. I'm not judging her for being drunk. I'm not judging anybody for being drunk. You want to get drunk till you blue in the face. But just have a designated driver. Don't get behind the wheel. Yeah, I like to drink wine. But if I'm drinking wine, I'm not going to be behind nobody's wheel. Because I can't say, oh, I got it. I can't say that. Because not only you're driving for yourself, you have to drive for the persons around you. People may, spin out or run lights, and you have to keep it looking forwards, looking both sides. You have to be aware. You have to be up on your game. You can't be slipping while behind the wheel, because it takes a second to have a horrible accident. It takes a second. So I'm just upset, and I'm hurt that she made that decision. I'm hurt that 3 people had to lose their lives. And I'm hurt that she is dealing with what she's dealing with. But I'm glad that God ended her drinking and driving career. He'll do anything to get your attention. Unfortunately, lives had to be taken in order for God to get her attention, because it could have been her. And to her family, my prayers for you. But at least you still have her. At least you still have her. And for those families who said, they forgive her, I commend you. I don't know if it would have been me. I would have still been, well, she made a decision and she took the lives of my loved one. And all that's true. But she was set up by the enemy, y'all. She really and truly was. So that's it for today. I pray you guys have a great weekend on purpose. Get some rest. It's been a long week. Even though time is flying, it's a long week, especially when you have to get up as early as I do. But I can't do it without talking to you guys first. That's how much I love you guys. So you guys be blessed. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Know that I love you. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.